So hi, thanks for tuning in again. It's just a little update on the channel. This is the first day I've been out for, what, 2 weeks now? Since the accident. I haven't got any pictures to show you of the bike, but maybe that'll come later. But it's just to let you know, give you an update of the channel, and that is just to say that coming home from work, most of you know that I've worked so hard on my bike this year, on the clutch plates, and basically it took me 6 months to get the parts together, to put it all together. Anyway, you'll see that in my last video. So basically what happened was 2 weeks tomorrow, I had a van pull out on me. So basically I was T-boned. And I ended up in hospital. Obviously I was blue lighted to where I work, basically at the hospital, local hospital. I was in a lot of pain to this day, and I keep thinking it over in my head, as most bikers do after an accident, why this guy pulled out on me. I can't fathom it now, I really can't. So basically, what it is I'm trying to recover. The police turned up, and you know, I mean, it's not like it was dark. It was about 5:20 in the evening, and basically this car just pulled out. I saw him. He must have seen me. I had my headlights on. It was a well lit area. And he just pulled out of me. I don't know why. But the pain, I've never felt so much pain in my life. As most of you motorcyclists will know, that if you've come off your bike and you've landed hard, you'll know the pain that I've gone through, and I'm still going through. I wore a neck brace for about a week, because I couldn't support my neck, or my head I should say. But anyway, lesson learned. The thing is, what I'm going through right now is, I don't know the state of my bike, whether it's going to be written off, whether it's salvageable, whether I can buy it back and rebuild it. I don't know. But as for the channel, I'm going to continue working with the channel. We know what's going to go on. As luck would have it, there was a off-duty police officer behind me and his wife who came to my aid. The driver that hit me didn't. It was nowhere to be seen. But the good thing about it is that he's admitted liability. Now, the worst thing about this is that he was driving a van, and it happened to be a lease hire. I know that much. And basically, he carries on with his life as normal. But for me, I've got to recuperate, and I've got to get the bike back on the road. But it just depends how I feel. I don't know how I'm going to be on the bike. Luckily I've got a family that's supporting me right now, that's doing everything they can that a family would do, so I'm lucky in that respect. But there again, I'm lucky that it could have been worse. So I just can't wait to get my bike back to see what state it's in, and then we'll go from there. The other thing is that the reason why I mentioned this other guy is because if it is a hire company, a hire vehicle, he can just get that replaced and there'd be no problem whatsoever. But as for me, I'm the one that ends up paying out, because the insurance isn't going to pay out on everything. I've got what they call helmets and leather insurance, but they're just going to replace like for like. So for instance, then I'm not going to get my full money back on that. So basically I lose for someone's stupidity, for someone's inability to read the road properly. I lose out on it, and most bikers do, I think. Most insurance people do, I guess. Anyway, so I just thought I'd let you know what's going on, because I haven't posted anything for just like over 3 months now, which is a shame, because I enjoy doing this. I mean, I'll keep you updated if you're interested. If you are, please subscribe, like, because I'm going through it not just physically but mentally as well. I'm not coping very well at the moment. Getting very anxious, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and really I do appreciate you subscribing, so thank you.